In this video, you'll get a closer look at the 1937 Ford. An overview, development, price range, and lots more. So stay tuned. What's going on, folks? This is the Classics Dude again. In 1937, the Ford car line was revamped with one significant change being the introduction of the entry-level 136 CID 2.2-liter V8. In addition to the famous 221 CID 3.6-liter flathead V8, the design was basically an update of its precursor, the Model 48, which it was based on until it then became the main product of the company. In 1941, it was redesigned more extensively, and it cost $850 at the start of production. The 1937 Ford experienced a lot of fine-tuning during a 3-year period between 1937 and 1940, and I'm going to tell you guys all about them. The 1937 model provided a better look, which displayed horizontal bars in the front and hood side grille. The front grille had a V-shape in contrast to the 1936 Ford, which featured a pentagon-shaped fender. Also, faired-in headlights were a significant improvement present on both the regular and deluxe trim models. Although, most of the rest of the design was shared between Ford's two lines and a large water pump was added to aid cooling. This vehicle was available in trunk back and slant back models, with the latter having a back trunk door with limited space. A recession in sales was observed in 1938, which led to a need to improve the 1937 Ford. The 1938 Deluxe models were distinguished from the 1937 model by the heart-shaped grille, although the regular models maintained the 1937 appearance. The fading style of the slant-back sedan was finally cancelled, and only a V8 was offered, either with a 60 HP or an 85 HP. The 1938 models were eventually modified, and changes were made on the fenders and bumpers. 1939 was like a breath of fresh air, which saw a major transformation of Ford's look. The Deluxe had a low-pitched grille with heavier vertical slats, whereas the regular Ford had a higher grille with horizontal dividers. The headlamps were pushed farther apart, appearing somewhat in front of the wheels. Also, side grilles and louvers were removed in the Deluxe versions, which were replaced by chrome strips. There was also the adoption of the hydraulic brake system, which was a first for Ford and considered by many as a big move forward in the Ford line. The engine was also updated in 1939, with an expansion in torque band as a result of downdraft carburetor with an unchanged power output of 85 HP, 63 kilowatts. The 1940 model had a front look dominated by a high flat top hood, and the headlamps were pushed even further. The grille was also stretched out to cross the fenders as a way to distinguish the Deluxe line. The standard Ford retained the 1939 model grille with a larger headlights, which served as a major factor to distinguish the 1940 model from the 1939. The development of the Ford 1937 came to an end in 1940. This also came with an end to the small V8 engine with a new straight-six engine to be introduced the following year. One of the few big developments in 1940 was the introduction of steel beam headlights, although the hydraulic top was more recent in the car. The 1937 to 1940 Ford vehicles were widely used for hot rodding as well as dirt track racing, as they could be easily tweaked to suit the style of the drivers. If you wanted to get the Ford 1937 line today, it would cost you between $25,000 and $70,000, depending on the particular model and various auctions around the world. That's all, folks. I'm sure you enjoyed the video, so smash the like button. Stay tuned for another classic car video.